All right, here it is. We've got a 6-lap continuation. We had the red flag earlier on with 4 laps done. 6 laps still remaining, so now we go and reset the clock. And unfortunately, it was shaping up to be an absolute beauty, but the mechanical failure for Jesse Stroud means that this is going to play right in the hands of Cormac Buchanan. He's 142, 3 out laps, so he's absolutely flying on good pace at the moment. Cameron Leslie continues his wonderful weekend in second place. We've also got Hamish Simpson there. Dennis Charlotte back into 4th place. Caleb Gilmore, with Hamish Fox in behind there. Tyler King there rounding out that. Leon Jacobs, great start from Leon Jacobs on the New Zealand race steering machine. That is a quality 8th place on the cards at the moment for him. And then looking out for Rick Ford, Samuel Guthrie there in what will be 10th place, Elijah Waldron. That's Richard Ford there in 12th place. Hayden Fordyce was the one inside our top 10 in about 9th place. So this is going to be cool to watch. 300s, Cormac Buchanan locked away the title with a round to spare. He is now on his way towards making a huge statement on his way over to take on Europe and the rest of the world. Flying the Kiwi flag, the Mac attack. It's brilliant to see him flying down the back straight now with Cameron Leslie. Can we see him hang on? He hasn't had a trip to the podium yet in this championship. Would love to have him on there here. Right now we've had Dennis Charlotte, Caleb Gilmore, Hamish Simpson. They've all had trips to the podium, so can we get a newcomer on there? We'll be excited if we can. Cormac Buchanan, let's have a look. We're going lap record hunting as well. A 1:39.5 is the current lap record set by Jesse Stroud. We've got a 1:39.6, so we're on pace, but not quite there yet. Cameron Leslie, Hamish Simpson, Dennis Charlotte, then go back to Caleb Gilmore, and Hamish Fox is racy as well. So it's a 5-way fight for the podium there, and then look out Tyler King tacked onto the back of that one there as well, so don't rule him out of getting himself right in the mix. Just a short 6-lap rerun of this race. The first 4 laps will not count for anything. This is all points awarded if we can carry on for the next 3 and a bit laps. So Cormac Buchanan, it's absolutely breathtaking. He's out of turn number 5 with a massive advantage. That was 4.3 seconds after just 1 or 2 laps of this race. Cameron Leslie, this is cool, seeing him in second place on that D6 Motorsport wet and forget machine. Could we see the first podium for KTM in this championship? It's on at the moment. As right in behind him, that is the battle for 3NZ raging on. Hamish Simpson ahead of Dennis Charlotte. At the moment, Dennis has got that comfy little points gap back to Hamish, but this will be cool to see this go on for the remaining 3 motos here in our round 6 New Zealand Superbike Championships, the 300 Supersport class. Although Cormac had won it with a round to spare, it has not been a reflection of just how tight and tough this championship has been. It's been some phenomenal racing between himself and Jesse Stroud. Unfortunately, Jesse not here. A DNS did not start for him here. But that bike mechanical in the red flag race, so not back here for the restart. Hopefully, potentially, maybe we might be able to see him for the 2 races tomorrow. We'll keep our fingers crossed for that one there. And this one here right now is definitely a Cormac Buchanan benefactor. He's flying. Let's have a look. We're going lap record hunting. 1:39.6 last time around. Can he go a little bit quicker? It is. It's a 1:39.4. I think it could be a new lap record. But Cormac Buchanan, he's absolutely on fire. Now we look at the podium battle. It is now bunched right up. Cameron Leslie now trying desperately to hang on as Dennis Charlotte dives up the inside. Not close enough to take the move to Hamish Simpson. Hamish doing a good job just holding on that middle corner of speed. He's doing a good job. He had a good weekend last weekend as well. We'll touch on that. He's double classing here this weekend and showing his talent to the fore here. So Cormac Buchanan, Cameron Leslie, then go back to Hamish Simpson. Dennis Charlotte is in 4th place. Caleb Gilmore, who just put his fastest lap of the race in, he's there in 5th place. Hamish Fox, he is hanging on to that brilliant top 6 result. But he's actually not far off that little train, so potential podium glory for Hamish Fox. That'd be so cool if that top spec engineering man can get himself in the fight here. As we then look out for Tyler King ahead of Leon Jacobs. So we've got Richard Ford charging through the pack, Samuel Guthrie, Hayden Fordyce and Isaac Waldron going all the way down to a quality 12th place in the 6-lap rerun. There's only 3 laps to go. It's almost a short sprint race for these guys and girls out there as it's unfolding right in the hands of Cormac Buchanan. He has had some great battles with Jesse Stroud, but unfortunately Jesse not in this one here. It has left this man to just fly the flag on his own. But what he has done now is set a blistering new track record for Supersport 300. He's got a track record at every track he's gone to this summer. And this one here is brilliant. So Cormac Buchanan out of turn number 14. He'll tick up another lap. There'll be 2 more to go. on that Blue Crew Yamaha of his, and got an international flight out of here tomorrow evening, so it's going to be neck and neck whether he can finish the race program before he has to run off. A good thing for him is he's already locked away this title, so won't need to hang around to get maximum points with the 600s. He's now taken a 9-point lead into the 2 races tomorrow, so that's what he's going to be focusing on big time, as the Mac attack continues the attack here in 300 Supersport. Look out for the podium battle shaking up a little bit here, because Hamish Simpson's got himself into second. Cameron Leslie relegated to third and hanging on to dear life. Dennis Charlotte piling on a bit of pressure. He'd love to be on that podium. He's got 3 NZ currently in the championship, but he's got to try and fight off hard-charging Hamish Simpson, who's coming for that ultimate third in the championship. And Hamish doing exactly what he needs to do right now. He's on the podium as we speak. As we've got one down into the corner there, so we've got one down into turn number 5. Trying to keep an update of how this is all unfolding here, because we've got big time drama. As we didn't quite catch it on our Ctas screens, but look at that, might be Cormac Buchanan, I think. Let's have a little look here. There's a bit of drama unfolding here in Supersport 300 racing, and that is an absolute drama. Our series championship leader and race leader by a major margin has now put the bike down in turn number 7, and he will now be watching this from trackside. We are going to have someone break the streak of Cormac Buchanan. There is going to be a new race winner in 300 Supersport for this season, and it's not going to be Cormac Buchanan or Jesse Stroud. It's going to be one of these 4 that are going into the flip-flop now. This is now playing for the win. Hamish Simpson, Cameron Leslie, Dennis Charlotte and Caleb Gilmore. Absolutely anyone can win this race here, and the white flag is now out, so we've just kicked this up a notch big time, as Hamish Simpson has inherited the lead. He's got a little bit of a buffer, as Dennis Charlotte has a little bit of a look up the inside. He's not going to be quite close enough to make a move there, but certainly pulling up alongside Cameron Leslie. So they're going to be side by side arguing for position into turn number 2 and 3. The S's here at Taupo International Motorsport Park. This is going to be one to remember, and it's going to be a cool podium, as there's 4 of them going for it. Let's try and keep an update here as well of the rest of the pack, as Tyler King is now in 5th place. Leon Jacobs is there in 6th. We've got Richard Ford in 7th. A wonderful position there for Hayden Fordyce. He is in 8th place. Samuel Guthrie, Isaac Waldron right down to 10th place, with Kieran Mayer and Jerry Muir 12th. 13th for Billy Fuller. Dylan Byrne is in 14th. Scott Hawkes is in 15th, getting that final championship point in this one here. There's a massive big half a lap coming up here. Into turn number 9 they fly. This is 4-man train going for podium glory. One of these is going to miss out, and someone is going to be a first-time winner in 2023. So who's it going to be? Because Hamish Simpson, who had a wonderful weekend last weekend with that trip to the podium and a 2nd place in that TT, the 3rd and final race of the weekend. Can he go one step further in here? There's 4 of them, and they're all trying to weave and jostle for a position. Break in the toe, all-important slipstream here in 300 Supersport racing. This is electric stuff, as it's going to come to a crescendo finish here. We've got wave yellows there, so looking out for Hamish Simpson, Cameron Leslie. This is on here. Caleb Gilmore's in 3rd. Cameron Leslie has a little look. He has to pull on the brakes. He can't quite get it done. It's going to be out of the final corner. Hamish Simpson's going to win. Cameron Leslie's going to be on the podium with Caleb Gilmore, and then we're going to see Dennis Charlotte, who has to come home in 4th place. Someone had to do it, and unfortunately for Dennis, he's going to have to settle for 4th. And with the win for Hamish Simpson, he's going to end up taking a big chunk of points out of that 5 for 3 NZ. So we're on for the big races tomorrow, and hopefully everything okay with Cormac Buchanan. He did get straight up and get to his bike, so hopefully no big dramas. He will, of course, be credited with that lap record with a 1:39.464. But this is going to be a special podium. We've got a first-time trip for Cameron Leslie in 2nd place. We've got Caleb Gilmore back on the podium, and Hamish Simpson, who's broken the streak of Cormac Buchanan. He has got his first 300 Supersport race win locked away, and we're going to go down and catch up with him right now. All right, getting excited here. Let's just have a little look here. We'll wait for them to get their helmets off, but absolute scenes here. 300 Supersport. Fantastic scenes here. As a brilliant stop there from the boys. They'll be elated while we watch them on the podium. Absolute scenes here, and it's brilliant to have this man here. What a performance, Caleb Gilmore. That's got to feel mighty good. Back on the podium, back-to-back weekends, and involved in what's got to be going down as one of the thrillers of the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, this weekend we've no one had a test day really, so the qualifying session we set the bike up. I just like to say a massive thanks to Leroy for helping me out with that. All of my team, my mechanic Matthew for coming out, the whole of the Pastmaster squad, man. It's everyone who makes the effort, and that's why we're on the podium. We deserve it. We've been working so hard, and I can't wait to continue this run. Hopefully we can get one of these two spots. Let's go! No, I'm stoked. Thank you.
So you got a couple more tomorrow? You got something left in the tank? Or you can climb a few ladders on the podium?
Yeah, we're just improving the bike step by step, and tonight we've got it on the dyno, so it should be good to see what it is compared to these other bikes, and yeah, just step by step. Hopefully we're going to get there and hopefully be able to be in this mat sometime soon. All
right, good work, well done, mate. Let's go over and see if we can catch up with the pure elation and joy down here. Hugs all round and fantastic scenes here. Let's catch up with the man himself, and fabulous first trip of the podium of the season. You must be stoked.
Oh, I'm absolutely over the moon. We've worked so hard with KTM New Zealand to get this bike working. The guys have done so many hard hours, and it's just amazing. I've always wanted it since I started racing, and I'm finally here. I've got an awesome team behind me, an awesome manufacturer supporting me. I'm over the moon. Who cares about people? I'm happy.
Mate, that was some kind of race as well. It looked like a hell of a lot of fun. That was breathtaking. Was it as good behind that visor as we had up in the box?
So over the moon. Hamish and I go way back. We're always dicing in AMCC, and we absolutely love the on-track rivalry. So to be fighting for P1 and P2 at National, it's just the best thing in the world.
All right, well done. You enjoy that, man, and we'll hopefully see you on the podium over the weekend. Brilliant stuff. But how good's this feeling here? Well done to this man here. We talked about how good a weekend was last weekend, but this has got to be something special. Well done, and your first win, pretty special.
Yeah, no, to be honest, I never thought they would be standing up here with this machine on this specific carpet. It's I'm pretty lost for words, to be honest, man. It's I got nothing.
You've had a pretty up and down campaign so far, to say the least, but this is all that matters really at the end of the day. You take these stuff and just keep growing from here. It must feel good.
Yeah, no, it's like I said at Motorfest, like we do get knocked down, but it seems that every time we do, we seem to get up and stand a little bit taller. And I mean, we did it. We did it.
Oh, fantastic, man. Well done. You go and enjoy the spoils and enjoy that here. I'll get out of the way of these awesome photo shots. We're going to keep up with the program with our sidecars coming up next and more of the action still to come. Thanks for watching, man.